Hello everyone. This is Sappho normally in the woods, but now it's Sappho in the city. Hi. um, Sappho and I moved out of Opelina. I'm giving you a small update because I realized it's been some days since I made a video, and that is because we've been working, settling in on the island of Bornholm. And now, after having been living in Opelina, my small car, for the first 4 or 5 days, we have moved into a city house that my friend Kirsten has. And I'm just going to take you on a small tour on her veranda. It's not big, but she has everything here. Isn't that wonderful? There's black currants, there's calendula to make ointments, there's chives, asparagus, tomatoes, strawberries, zucchinis, and all kinds of stuff. Lettuce, and there is a box somewhere, and I'm not sure where it is now. A big black bucket with a side door in it where you can grow potatoes, and that's just wonderful. In such a small area, you can do it. I'm gonna go inside because the light out here makes my eyes squint more than normally. She enjoys our company, she claims. Kirsten lived here for a few years, and she has a cat, a little boa cat, and that's a rescue, and it was used to dogs, so it has been a very, very positive surprise to have Sappho in here. She likes cats, and the cat is okay with her, so they get along. But she just stays upstairs. Look at those stairs. Look. Boom, 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 boom. They're very, very nice. Everything in this house is made out of natural materials. So it's wood and it's clay, and it gives a wonderful indoor atmosphere. And it's very, very nicely made. And it was a friend of Kirsten who had the house, so Kirsten knew the house in advance. She was selling it, and Kirsten said, yes, please, I would like to have that house because it's a very nice house. So we're living here for a while, and today's Monday, and we have the day off from the farm, the visitors' farm, and the cafe where we work. I work in the cafe. Sappho works at the visitors' farm, playing with all the animals and all the guests that come, and she's enjoying it, but she's also tired when we come home. So we need a weekly day off, and that's today. And from tomorrow, because today is going to be a bit rainy, but from tomorrow we're going to be back in Opelina. Not that Kirsten don't want us living here, she does, but I think I'm gonna save up a little bit of her hospitality to come and live here when the weather gets a bit worse or whatever. So it's a little bit in and out of here, but it's so wonderful to know that we have a base that we can come to when we need to be in a house. It's not that you don't sleep all right in the car, but sleeping is only half the day or 1/3 of the day. You don't have a place to sit. You don't have walls around you. You don't have a sofa to just lie on if you need to. I don't know if I'm too old for car camping. I would think that van life I could do. If that van had a sitting area, and a bit of a kitchen and living room. I don't have that with the small Opel car, because that's not a van, it's just a car. Sorry, I'm just moving the camera a bit. But just knowing that we can almost always, when she doesn't have other summer guests, come back here to Kirsten's house and stay here, and she actually enjoys our company. That's wonderful. That's a gift. That's just a luxury. So we're staying here for the day. Kirsten is off at work, so I am doing the cooking, and then of course some cleaning. And Kirsten is not the most practical person, so I ask her when I come here to visit to make a list for me of practical things that she needs done. And we have a few items on that list, and I've been out shopping a bit for a storm hook for the veranda door. I'm gonna clean some drains, and we're gonna take a few boards out of her veranda because they are of course untreated. Lark, is it lark or larch? I don't know. Wood, very durable, good natural wood, but it's about 15 years old now, and some of them have started to rot. So I'm gonna take out a few of them to just see underneath how much damage is done to them. Can it be fixed and repaired, or do we have to replace some of it? So all these kind of small practical things, I can help with that, and help her make decisions on what's the better way to go by it. And yeah, and then we just spend time together, and we play cards in the evening when we're both tired, and go for walks with the dog, and sit in a sofa with a cat on the lap, and there's nothing better in the world. So that's a bit of an update to our situation of living. We, of course, still go swimming in the ocean and running in the dog forest. And then the other half of it is that I have a phone. I got a phone from when I bought a new subscription. I had to, because I threw away my phone last November. That's a long story, but I did get this phone that I'm recording on from a friend. A used phone. I love it. It's very, very nice. But I had to buy a new subscription. And as I did in that store, the young man said, "Yes, but now we signed the contract for 2 years subscription. You're locked in for 2 years. And you get a Samsung on the buy." I get a what? I said, "You get a Samsung on the buy." What's that? What does that mean? "Well, a Samsung telephone." "Yeah, but I don't need another telephone." I said, "Stupid me." I said, "Yes, but you get it for free because you made this subscription." So, but I didn't ask for that. Why would I get that? Because it's Black Friday. It's a special offer. Ooh, I didn't know it was Black Friday. Only when he said it, I thought about it. It was. That just tells you how bad a consumer I am. I never buy stuff, only when it's extremely necessary. So I wasn't aware that it was Black Friday. And I got this phone, and he said it was much better than this one, which is an X4 or something, and the other one is an X16. So he smiled when I asked him, "Is that a better phone?" And yes, it is. It's an X16. Yes. I don't know what things mean, but it's a better phone. It's a bit bigger, but I am going to get that phone started today. I'm gonna see if I can figure out how to configure it and get it working. And that's my idea, to make all my videos on that one and upload from that one, as long as I'm here where there is a Wi-Fi connection. I don't have that at home in the cottage in Sweden. I am roaming um, So I have upped my subscription so that in Sweden I have unlimited data. And I can share that data with that new phone as soon as I get it up and running. And that'll be exciting because the next videos, I hope, will be a video from my workplace, from the visitors farm, from the cafe, um, and that will be filmed with that new phone and uploaded from that, hopefully. And I can't wait to bring you to the farm. It's the most wonderful place, and they have goats and alpacas and ponies and sheep, guinea pigs, rabbits, everything. I'm going to show you around the farm, and probably out of opening hours, because in Denmark you really have to ask people to photograph them, and that would be a bit difficult with all the guests being there. So it'll probably mostly be the animals and the surroundings and the farm and cafe itself. But it's such a nice place, and I love it, and I love working there. So I can't wait to do that. But for now, this was the update. Sappho is fine. She likes to be in the house. It's a bit warm for her, so she wants to go out a lot. So that's what we are doing now. Well, I'm going to put her in the car. We're going to drive out to the ocean and have a swim and have a good run in the dog forest. And so that'll be all for today. And on the next one, I hope that will be the tour of the farm. I'll try to make it work. So, see you on the next one from the farm. Bye bye.